Hey guys, Dave the NES guy here, and I'm back with another pickup video, and this one is really big. Wow guys, I gotta be honest with you, I'm very excited about this pickup video. I got a few gems in this video. It's all NES. I continue to add to and grow my NES collection. And man, I just picked these up a few days ago. I'm still super stoked. I keep looking at one of the games and I'm just like, because I genuinely thought I would never own this game. This is a big one for me, so I'm happy to share it. For those of you that don't know, I am going for a complete NES collection. I'm getting up there. I currently sit at 572 games. And we'll see how many I'm at by the end of this video. So I got these games again from Tim. I have a feeling I'll be going back there a few more times, so long as my pocketbook allows me. Who has a pocketbook anymore? I don't know. Anyway, so I've gone there twice. I've gone to Tim's place twice, picked up a lot of games my last pickup video, and a bunch more this time. And like I said in the last video, Tim's just slowly selling off his collection. He's in no rush. And he's selling pretty much exclusively to collectors, which I really appreciate because he actually wants the games to stay in people's collections, and for that I think he's a really solid guy. And he's giving great prices, and there's every game there, right? So it's like everything is there. All these rare games, all these obscure games that are super hard to find. He has them, and they're there, and I got a bunch more today. I got a few gems. I'm so stoked. Let's get right into it. So the first game I got is Street Fighter 2010, which I'm looking forward to playing. I know AVGN did a video on it saying, you know, how bad it was, but it looks pretty good for a platformer. So I like platformers, so I can't wait to try that one out. Got Darkman. I don't know anything about this game. I'm very curious, very, very curious. It's in really good condition, except for the date on the back. I've never seen a date on an NES game. What, the date the guy bought it? Like, the guy, I'm gonna organize my carts, not by name or, you know, company that made it. Nope, date. May 28th, 97. That was in the 90s, I'm pretty sure. This game, the last Ninja Game of the Year. Game of the Year! We looked at this cart, we saw that, and we're like, Game of the Year, what's that about? We checked it out. It used to be an old Commodore 64 game. So I'm wondering if it was Game of the Year for the Commodore 64, because I don't remember that being Game of the Year for the NES. I've wanted this for a while just because the cover, like Muscle, it just looks really funny. Like, look at the dude, he's just funny. So I'm looking forward to playing that game. I have a feeling I played this game as a kid, so it's always cool when you get those games and you think you've played them as a kid and you play them again, you're like, I played that! Because we all rented so many games, right? And you remember the bad ones, but you don't. Sometimes I don't remember the good ones. It's weird. Another one that I think my daughter will play one day. I'll play this with her. It's Mickey's Safari in Letterland. Mickey's having a safari in Letterland. Wow. Crazy. This one here, an LJN game. I don't know, everyone poo-poos. Totally kid-friendly show. I will not say the other word. LJN, and you know, I think rightfully so, but okay, rightfully so, but you know, they're not all bad. Watch the LJN Defender. He shows you that some of the games are actually playable. I got Spider-Man, Return of the Sinister Six. Next one, this cart's in pretty good shape. Zanuck. This one here, I really want the box art too. I think it'd be an awesome box art banter. Had to settle for the cart. Happy to have it. And he gave me a really good deal on it. He pretty much kind of just threw it in at the end. And then the next day he was texting me, he's like, I just gave you this game. And I was like, yay for me. But, you know, it got a lot of stuff anyway. So the game is Ghost Lion with, you know, some girl who looks like she's about to go to the gym. I don't know. With a dagger and a white lion. I played it for a couple of minutes because I was intrigued. And it looks like an RPG. So, actually, you know what? It is an RPG. You know, you can tell? It's heavy. Oh, it's so heavy. Honestly, that's how you can tell. Oh, and wait a minute. There we go. The gold label with an incredible amount of writing. Alright, I got 4 more here, and these are all, 3 of them are exceptional. This one's good too, actually. Crash and Boys Street Challenge, which I've seen gameplay of, and it looks so cool. It's like the Super Dodgeball, World Cup guys, so those little mini guys, you know, River City Ransom, and they're doing all these like street Olympics. So I'm really, really excited to play this one. I think it's going to be a really, really fun game. Really. Okay, last 3 games. Oh my god, first game I got it for my wife. I was hoping it was a 2-player game. I was wrong. However, I played it. It's a really fun puzzle game for the NES, Fire in Ice. Really fun. I played a few levels, really enjoyed it, and it's mint, right? And that's the other thing too about Tim's collection. A lot of the games are in really good condition because he's been collecting for so long, so he was always, you know, updating the labels. And so a lot of his stuff is, you know, mint. All right, last 2. Wow. This one, I wasn't actively looking for it, but I saw it there, and I know it's a big game it's creeping up in value, and I've heard it's really good. I played it a little bit, I did enjoy it, and I look forward to getting more into it. The game is Wacky Races. It's got beautiful artwork. It's by Atlas. Cool. So Wacky Races, another really big title this time around. Okay, and finally, this game. Wow, I don't even know where to start. I mean, I saw this on his shelf, and I really didn't think much of it the first time I was there. And I really didn't think. And then I went home and I was like, what if I get that game? And I decided, I thought about it. I looked up the price. I'm like, okay, I would get it if I got it for around this deal. Put it in my, my gigantic maybe pile. And I ended up leaving with it. And I gotta say, I'm super stoked to own it because I honestly never thought I would own this game. Living in Canada, first of all, and second of all, considering the rarity of the game. And the game is Stadium Events. And before I go any further, it is the PAL version. I know, but it's Stadium Events. You don't see this game. I've only seen it once, and that was at his house. And it just blew my mind. I got it, he gave me a really good deal on it, and the game is mint. Like, I've played it, it works. Stadium Events comes up. I don't even know what to say. I keep looking at it. Like, I looked at it yesterday. I was just like, oh my god, Stadium Events. I love you. And you know I always will. Really cool to have. Probably know the story behind Stadium Events, that, they only made 2,000 copies here or there, and they released in the States, and they were quickly recalled, and they estimate that roughly 200 of them sold, which makes those 200 that were sold incredibly rare, especially in the box, and especially brand new in the box. It's just ridiculous. So that game, I think to find that in Canada would just be next to impossible, and I'm certainly not going to spend thousands of dollars on it. So, a viable alternative is to get the PAL version, because it's the same game. It's not a PAL exclusive, it's a PAL version of the game. Now, from what I've learned, it's not as rare. It's still a rare game over there, but it's not as rare as it is over here. And I suspect prices have gone up for the game due to the fact that, Canadians and Americans are collecting complete sets and want this in their collection. And I honestly didn't think I'd ever get this, because I didn't want to, order it from, Germany. So, and what I've learned from this card as well, I mean, if you guys are interested in this kind of stuff, is that they made 2 versions of it, apparently. One for West Germany, one for Sweden. And there's German writing on the card. It says, Licenser durch Nintendo für das. Like, I don't read German. But also the way you can tell it's not the North American card. Besides the fact that there's German. Like, that should be like, oh yeah, there's German, that's it. But the second reason is that the Nintendo logo is more it's rounder on the other version. So it's a rounder version, whereas this one's oval. There's also a white part across the bottom. Stadium Events is on one line. Like, there's all these little things, but for me, the fact that there's German, that's all you need to know. This is the PAL version. Anyway, I'm so excited to have this game in my collection, mainly because it was a surprise. Wow, that's the video, guys. I'm up to 584 NES games. My goal was to hit 600 by August. I dare say I'll surpass that goal. I'm strictly focused on NES right now. I really want to get as close as I can to that collection. I know once you get into the 600s, it gets super tough because games are incredibly hard to find and incredibly pricey, but I am determined to complete this collection, and definitely hit 600 by the summer, if not more. So thanks again for watching. You know, like, comment, subscribe. Check me out on Facebook, on Instagram, and take care, guys. Cheers.
And